Hello and good morning to you. I am Muhammad Aizan Nazmi. My staff ID is 68582. Today I would like to present our program which called Awareness of Coronavirus COVID-19 in Long Lama village in Miri. A respiratory disease outbreak triggered by a new virus that has been identified first in Wuhan, China and now have been identified worldwide in more than 70 countries, including Malaysia. The virus has been named Coronavirus Disease 2019, which is in short COVID 19. Older people and those with underlying medical problems are more likely to develop this serious illness. This is because the virus affect uh, the people who have a medical history with the previous sickness themselves. Um, since our company collaborate with local hospital, we have the essential knowledge to prevent the virus from spreading further. Okay, next is our statement of needs. According to the Ministry of Health Malaysia, the advent of 2019 coronavirus, the Malaysian government has adopted the World Health Organization procedures and advised experts to deal with and prevent the spread of the virus from spreading. From time to time, reporting was performed. Different parties are making every effort to avoid any transmission. When the pandemic is implemented, the villagers won't be able to buy their basic needs from the nearest town, and some of the villagers cannot earn any income for their family. Therefore, we as a team feel obligated to help the government to spread the essential information to rural area to avoid the virus from spreading. We propose this awareness of coronavirus in Long Lama to help the Long Lama community adapt to the new norm lifestyle and provide essential supplies such as face masks and hand sanitizer for them. Thank you. That's all from me. I'm gonna pass this presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Aizat. So let us move to the next agenda, which is the goals and objectives. So before we go through these goals and objectives, let me introduce myself first. My name is Clarence Tandang Anak Clement, and my staff ID is 68494. Okay, let's take a look on the first goal. The first goal is to aid toward the government in spreading information regarding coronavirus. So for this first goal, we have two objectives. The first objective is to deliver information on how coronavirus can spread easily among people. So for this objective, we will explain how this virus spread, and we will share about a little bit about where this virus came from and what are the symptoms when they get infected by this virus. The second objective is to inform the actions taken by the government towards the COVID-19 outbreak. So for the second objective, we will tell them about the movement control order that has been enforced by the Malaysia government to break the chain of COVID-19. And we will also talk about the financial support provided by the government to society, covering people from students, families, and also business owners. Okay, let's move to the second goal. The second goal is to influence health knowledge among the people in the village. We also have two objectives for this goal. So the first goal is to help the villagers to understand and develop good hygiene practices. To develop good hygiene practices, we will give brief explanation on how to wash their hands properly, reminds them to always close their mouth before they cough or sneeze, and most importantly, not to touch their face or eyes before they wash or sanitize their hands. And the second objective for this goal is to highlight the standard operational protocol on a certain topic that has been listed by the government. So for the second goal, we will give clear enlightenment about the standard operational protocol and the new normal like adhere movement control order, continue practicing good personal hygiene habits, and most importantly, continue practicing safe social distancing. So that's all for goals and objectives. The next agenda, we will talk about the discussion of program, which will be presented by Zul Aizat. That's all for me. Thank you.
A very good morning to Mr. Morris Rangat. A word of thank you to Clarence, one of our marketing and promotion officers. And my name is Zulaizat bin Haji Zamari with a staff ID of 68348, and I'm one of the health and safety officers. I will walk you through the discussion of our program. The name of the program is Awareness of Coronavirus COVID 19. As the title implies, awareness is the knowledge of the current situation upon the dangers of COVID 19. Summary of our program is we'll be inviting 20 villagers and share what we know about the coronavirus. During the program, we will check the temperature of every participant, and then there will be a talk sessions to understand the dangers and history of coronavirus. Mm, we will also share the techniques of washing, sanitizing, and the important knowledge when one of the family members actually got infected with coronavirus. The program will be conducted from morning till noon as we want to minimize as minimal contact as possible. What we know about the location is that it is a 2 hour drive from Miri to Long Lama. Uh, Long Lama is known as a small village which is quite far from the city areas, and this is why we put special attention to this area. Um, our target community is 20 villagers, and if possible, they are in their mid 20s. Recommended at best one volunteer per family to come. And we also suggest that our participants, if they want to present, they should be healthy. The date will be on the 21st of July 2020, Tuesday, and the time will be from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. As what I said earlier, the reason why we wanted from to end from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. is because we wanted to reduce the amount of contact with the villagers. Our collaborator is Watson's, and this is where our sources of supply actually came from. Um, Watson's were willing enough to actually give us this opportunity to help the villagers of Long Lama, even for our small company. The SWOT analysis, what the SWOT means is that it's S means strength, W means weakness, O means opportunity, and T means threat. So our strength is that we have the prior knowledge of preventing the COVID 19 from spreading. This is because we are a team of certified ambassadors to actually give a talk or also to share the knowledge of how to prevent COVID 19. Our certificate is from the Muhammad bin Rashid University of Health and Sciences. Um, We are also very a young community, which are uh, we we put extra work to help people who are in need. Our weakness is that we have never visited Long Lama Miri. We only have prior knowledge of how it looks like, but we have no geographical knowledge of the place itself. Second, experience in handling a talk regarding the coronavirus is still new. So maybe regarding the standard operating procedures might not change, but regarding the behavior of the coronavirus might change. So anything that we actually give information towards the people, that might change. Our opportunity, we as a company also care for the health of the people in the rural area. As you know, not many organizations are willing to help people who live in a very distant area. The threat is that the location might fall into a yellow zone when we actually come to the place. And this actually strike fear towards the villagers that they might not attend uh, to our program of to our program. This is because maybe this is why we actually choose people who are in their mid 20s, because most of the statistic actually shown that people who are in the age of 40 to 60 and above are actually a higher risk of getting the coronavirus. And that is all for the description of our program. And I would like to pass this talk to our team manager, Mr. Muhammad Nur Haziki Shamuddin. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera and good morning. My name is Muhammad Al-Haziq Ishamuddin bin Junani. I am the team manager for this project. Staff ID is 66722 and I'm going to talk about our professional plan. So as you can see, professional plan we have two, which is social media and poster. For social media, we will be using uh, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So why we choose these three? So first of all, Facebook. I believe a lot of people are using Facebook, and it's easy to share our uh, project, our program. So we will publish our program, such as a video and a picture, and a little bit information about what are we going to do during our project, as early as 1 month before the program actually happen, so that people will aware of our program. Then for the Twitter, we have the hashtag function. So we can use the hashtag function to viral our program, so that not only people in Long Lama will know about our program, but people around the area also will know about our program. And for the Instagram, we can share our story and a picture and a little bit more about information in our project, which is about the awareness of coronavirus. And then we also using WhatsApp and Telegram. Why we use Telegram or WhatsApp? I believe not a lot of people having a good connection of internet. I mean, they also not all of them have an account on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. So I believe at least they have account on WhatsApp. So we can write about our program in WhatsApp and just forward it to them and forward to our friend and forward to people in Long Lama, so that they will aware of our program. Same goes with Telegram. So next is poster. So as you can see, this is our poster. In the poster, we will give the information about the time of our event, where is the event, and the date of the event. So in this poster, you can see is title of aware of coronavirus at Long Lama Miri. So this poster will be printed early, at least 1 month, and will be sent to Mr. Mogat Maurice, so that he can use this poster to give awareness of people in Long Lama village about our program. So uh, we will use this poster to promote our plan as early 1 month before, so that people will aware of where and when actually our program will be happen. That's all for professional plan. We'll pass this presentation to our next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to you, sir. My name is Muhammad Shafiq Nizam bin Hanafiah and my ID is 66728. So today I would like to present to you regarding my topics, which is operational cost and project income. So this is some of the material image that are needed for our company project. The first one is face mask 3 PLY, the second one is emergency first aid kit, and then the last one is hand sanitizer 200 ml. And then this is for our project income. As you can see, the first row is our company sponsorship, which gave us 5,000 ringgit. And then the next one is from company called Watson, that sponsor us for 500 ringgit. And then this is for our operational costs. There are 4 rows here. The first row is for material. So the first item of the first material is hand sanitizer 200 ml. We need it for 80 unit. The price per unit is 20 ringgit, and then the total up will be 1,600. So the second item is face mask 3 PLY. We need it for 80 unit also. The price for 1 unit is 40 ringgit. The total up will be 3,600. So the third material is emergency first aid kit. We need it for 2 unit only. And then the price for 1 unit is 40 ringgit. The total up will be 80 ringgit. So the fourth item is we need plier. So we buy for 20 unit. The price for 1 unit is 1 ringgit only. The total up will be 20 ringgit. So the last material is banner. So the price for 1 banner is 20 ringgit. So we need it for 5 units. So the total up will be 100 ringgit Malaysia. So the next row is for our logistic. So from Kuching to Miri round trip and Long Lama to Miri round trip. So for 4 venue, price for 1 person is 125 ringgit. So the total up will be 500 ringgit for 5 person. So the next one is for our hotel for 3 days and 2 nights. Price for 1 day is 150 ringgit. So the total up will be 450 ringgit. So the third row is for our refreshment. So we buy 1 packet of snack, which costs us for 20 ringgit, and then we buy for 1 carton of drinks, which costs us for 17 ringgit only. So the last one we buy is for token for appreciation for the participant. We buy for 1 unit only, and then the price is 200 ringgit. So the total up for all of our material needed for this project is 5,407 ringgit only. So I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
And lastly, for our presentation, me as team manager Muhammad Nur Haziq Ishamuddin bin Junaidi, staff ID 66722, will present the anticipated outcome or benefit of our program. So from here, we have few benefit from this project. First, we able to deliver about the information of coronavirus to our Long Lama village. This is why not everyone know about coronavirus. I mean, everyone know about coronavirus. It's a worldwide pandemic, but not everyone know from where it come and how the virus affect people and how dangerous is this virus. And next, with this program, we can share the information of how to uh, prevent the coronavirus from infecting us. So, for example, we will share with them, teach them how to properly um, wash the hand and using the sanitizer and wearing a face mask. And from this program also, they will know uh, everything about the SOP, basic SOP. For example, like we need to stand 1 meter from each other to prevent the virus spreading to us. And lastly, the benefit we have is to prevent the spreading of coronavirus in the long Lama, because this coronavirus is a very serious virus. Uh, we trying to aware people in Long Lama about the virus so that we can prevent the virus from spreading, or at least flatten the curve of the coronavirus. So I think that's all from our presentation. That's all from us. Thank you very much.